Hey 4th grade! Today we are going to be creating an optical illusion of you falling into a black hole out in outer space. To get started, you will just need a mat to draw on top of your paper, a pencil eraser, and a ruler. Just follow me step by step, and if you need to take a break, you can pause the video at any time. Here we go!
Okay, the first thing you want to do is take your ruler and make sure that you're using the inch side. Line up the 0 mark with the edge of your square paper. I'm going to take this away so you can see a little bit better, but I want you to work with a mat underneath, okay? And right at the 1 inch mark, you're going to put a little dot. Turn your paper. You're going to do the same thing on the next corner. 1 inch from the 0 mark, make a dot. You're going to do it to all 4 sides of your square. Now you're going to connect your dots with your ruler. You're going to line up the top of your ruler with the top dot here and the bottom of your ruler with the bottom dot here, drawing a diagonal line to connect the dots. You're going to do this on all 4 sides. Line up the ruler with your dots. Voila! Got your first row of lines. Now, you'll see it's a little crooked square. That's exactly what you want for the illusion. You're going to then start lining up your 0 mark on the end of the square that you just drew. Right at the 1 inch mark, you're going to make a little dot. You're going to do the same thing on all 4 sides of that new square that you drew. Okay, line up your ruler with your dots. And all 4 sides, you're going to draw your diagonal lines. When your square gets to 3 inches, you want to start spacing your dots smaller to create this illusion effectively. So my square is now 3 inches, so I am going to make my dot at the 1/2 inch mark instead of the 1 inch mark on all sides of my square. That's very important in order for your optical illusion to be successful. And then you'll just connect them, just like you've been connecting them. Once your square gets to 1 inch wide, you're going to then decrease your dots to 1/4 of an inch. At this point, I'm not going to need to use a ruler. I can connect my dots by just drawing a line. Alright, and now we have a awesome black hole. It also looks kind of like a tunnel. Okay, now we're going to fill in our white spaces with some hatching lines. We learned about cross-hatching in our last project. Cross-hatching is when you draw two different lines going two different directions. They're crossing each other. Hatching lines only go once, and the closer they are together, the darker it will be. The further apart your lines, the lighter your color will be. We're going to start in the middle, in the darkest part. We're going to fill in the white spaces with some close together hatching lines going down vertically. The next set of triangles we're going to fill in with hatching line. Make them slightly further apart, but not by much, because we want to do this gradually. Staying straight down in a vertical line. Okay, next set of triangles, space them just a little bit further apart. You may need to go slower to make sure they're as even as possible. Okay, I decided that my lines were too far apart and the illusion wasn't as effective, so I went ahead and added closer together lines. As you can see, I did a lot more work into my hatching, and this is something that you can try to do as well. After you finish your hatching, then you're going to go ahead and get the handout, pick your 3 most favorite planets, research their colors, use crayons and color pencils to illustrate them, cut them out, and then assemble them anywhere in your tunnel you would like, or your black hole. Then I'm going to take your picture of you falling, be creative with your pose, and we're going to glue you down, falling into your hole. Ah! Hope you had fun making this project. I know I did. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon, Stallions.